Hello, this is Four Corners here, and I'm going to be doing a little video regarding the Monogatari franchise, or Monogatari franchise, however the fuck you want to pronounce it. Now, before I begin, I must first start by apologizing for this for this horrible-ass audio quality, because I'm using the speaker on my laptop, and it is not a good speaker, because I can't afford anything else because I'm a 16-year-old sophomore without a job. Now, continuing on, I have been a huge fan of the Monogatari franchise ever since Bakemonogatari first came out. I fell in love with the show, the art style, the character designs, the plots. It all just amazed me so much. And I never once spoiled. I just finished watching Koyomimonogatari, and now I just have to watch the movies that pertain to how Araragi became part vampire and paired with Shinobu. I've actually watched the first one. I'm about to start the second once I finish this video, like the weeb I am. Now, continuing on from there, I just finished Koyomimonogatari, as I mentioned, and the ending puzzles me, and I think it offers a lot of speculation. Now, I have to say before I get any further that I have not read the light novel series. Now, the reason that I don't read the light novel series is because I love the show, and as I know that there are still going to be more episodes out, as they recently just released the fact that Owai Monogatari Part 2 is coming out, I'm not going to read the books in order to ruin the experience of the show. It's the same reason I didn't read the manga for Attack on Titan, but did read the light novels for Spice and Wolf, because Spice and Wolf is finished, and, well, Attack on Titan is in the middle of releasing their second season right now, both of which are also some of my favorite shows. Now, as for what happens in the end, if you didn't see it, then just get the fuck out of my video unless you're looking for a spoiler, because it's coming up. Don't say I didn't warn you. Now, as for what happens, Gayan-san just killed Araragi with a sword, and it can be pretty much confirmed that she smelted down the sword from the armor of the first minion and used it to form a new Oddity Slayer. She cut into ribbons. However, it's pretty much confirmed that he is not dead, as right after the credits, it shows a scene with him talking to Hakuji and saying with the last line in his little punchline thing that was not how it was going to end. In addition, in Hanamonogatari, we got to see Araragi as an adult when what's her name? Hanbaru fell face first on the ground. There's so many characters in the show. So it's pretty much guaranteed that the show doesn't end there, in addition to the fact that Owai Monogatari Part 2 is coming out soon. But it's just so interesting. If I had to speculate as to how it happened, for which I'm purely doing this for my own interest, one, and two, to get the sweet views for an amateur YouTube video, for an amateur YouTuber like I am, still gotta hit that 10-minute mark. Just gotta do it. Hold on, guys. Let's do some 5-second waiting in order to extend the time. Starting now. Alright, 5 seconds have passed. Still trying to get to that 10-minute mark. Anyways, algorithms stuff makes them more popular if it's 10 minutes. Anyways, as for what I think happened, or what I think will happen, well, as we know, Araragi is part vampire, and I'm not entirely sure if he's completely separated, but I doubt it, because if he was completely separated from Shinobu, then she would be a full-blown vampire right now, and off, destroying the worlds, like what happened in that time travel episode, or just doing whatever the fuck vampires do during their free time, like eat donuts, for example, even though that was technically caused by Araragi's imagination of a small child. So anyways, that leaves the question, what happened? Well, speculating, Araragi is not immortal, as we know, because he's still part human and he just regenerates quickly. However, if Shinobu drinks his blood, as was aforementioned, then it will boost the vampiric abilities of both him and her. However, it was a major point that one of the reasons he can't rely on his vampiric abilities is because he's relied on it so much that if it happens one more time, he'll turn into a full-blown vampire. So, what do I think happens? after he was sliced to ribbons with the original demon slaying, I cannot remember what that sword's name is. It's like Kotaro Watari? Not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'll have to get back to you on that. Or you can just bitch about it in the comments, if there ever is any comments. But what I think happened is, seconds that he was cut into bits and just fucking disintegrated by this guy, Shinobu would have protected herself in this, no matter what the cost would be, and would immediately proceed to suck out Araragi's blood, turning him into a vampire, therefore saving her own skin. However, it would still take a long time to regenerate, as I've seen from the beginning of the movie. And if they lose too much blood, they will in fact die. However, they are still really fucking immortal, and when you're disintegrated, there's only so much blood you can lose. So let's say he pulls himself back together, but as we've also seen from, he's perfectly capable of doing it, as we've seen from Koyomimonogatari Part 1 with the first minion. Oh, yeah, so my speculation is that he'll come back to life, but perhaps he will be coming back to life in the sun, and of course it would start that whole process of disintegrating and regenerating and so on. And they might try to turn it into a bit of a romance moment. They certainly won't turn it into a psychological I have to continue moment, because that's just not the Monogatari style. Or monogatari. I don't know how to pronounce that. Somebody tell me in the comments. Is it monogatari or monogatari? It's one or two. Say one if it's monogatari and two if it's monogatari. Now that I've extended the clip for another 20 seconds, let's continue on to the video. So I think that he'll do this process, either that or just get lucky and, regenerate in the shade somewhere. But if he does do the process, he'll probably use it as some kind of moment for Hanakawa, not Hanakawa, but probably, God, what's his girlfriend's name? Why can't I remember the names? There are so many goddamn characters. I do not have a script, I just, started recording this out of my ass. His girlfriend, we'll just leave it there, she's got a Senju Gahara, that's right. Senju Gahara will find him, and she'll bitch about how she's the only one who's allowed to kill him, and she'll kill anyone else who does it, bring him back to life, and he'll be on his merry way again. However, there's no way that Guyan would do that if her intentions were to kill him, because, as she said, she knows everything. Fucking everything. So, perhaps she was behind Kaganui's disappearance, and we know for a fact that Kaiki still isn't dead, despite the fact that he was shot in the fucking skull. I don't remember how he died. It was a while ago, but he's not dead because we also saw him with a beard in Hanamonogatari. So, I think that when he comes back to life, with Senju Gahara's help, as I've speculated, everything is just going to hit the fan. Kaganui's disappearance might be explained, or they might wait 3 more fucking seasons, as is their tendency. It took forever in order for us to find out what happened during Tsubasa Tiger. Maybe Kaiki will make a return, although it's doubtful. Maybe Hanakawa will see him during her travels or something. But either way, it all has to be part of Guyan's plan. It also showed a clip towards the end, during the whole the mantle isn't taken, the snow throne, Shogi without king, and all that bullshit, that Ogi was in that clip, and for some reason, Ogi likes to cross-dress, as we've also seen in Hanamonogatari. I think that Guyan created this sort of plan to perhaps protect Araragi, and pose it as this, and he'll learn about it later. But I have always thought from the very beginning that Ogi was going to be the main protagonist, and that we just haven't seen it yet. Of course, that might just be what the creators want us to think, because, she's a fucking creep, let's be honest here. Black eyes, pale skin. The one time that her sleeves actually went over her hands were gloved. There's gotta be something behind that, and I'm curious as fuck, and I hope they solve it in a Monogatari Part 2. And with that, I have finally hit the 10-minute mark. Thank God, because I was running out of shit to say. So, if you liked this useless video, please leave a like and a comment below, or just comment, because I'm really lonely and want entertainment and conversation. And, subscribe for more useless shit. It doesn't have to be on anime, I do all sorts of crap. Got a couple For Honor videos, a dumb bioethics commercial, and some Japanese shit. So, see you around.